Hi, my name's William, and I live here in Waitahi, which is right next to Apotiki, which is in the Bay of Plenty on the east coast of New Zealand. The type of fishing that we do here is snapper fishing, and the Bay of Plenty is a big area, and there's some good sport fishing here, and I've brought my boat to learn and teach myself how to sport fish. Historically, I've been a snapper and kingfish fisherman, and the idea was to get a decent boat and semi-retire and learn how to game fish while continue to experience the great snapper and other fishing that's down here. And looking to get a boat that was short on the trailer and long in the water, it ended up being the Innovision. Simply, if I boil down the reasons for my decision, that's why I've got one. There's more boat on the trailer than there is with most boats that size. I read a lot about different hull designs, and the more I read about these boats and the more I listened to people, I realised they weren't just a trick that looked good. They actually brought something different to the market, and the boats do handle differently in the water than other boats I've experienced. I've owned boats all of my life. There's something uniquely different about these boats that it's hard to describe until you've actually been in one out at sea. I'm a new owner, I haven't had a lot of experience yet, but what I've had has been very impressive. Buying a new boat is a big choice, and you worry that you might have made the wrong decision. The boat's here, and I know I've made the right one, so I'm happy with it. The underfloor storage is something I haven't had historically in my trailer boats. Yesterday we put a big catch bag in there and 60 kilos of ice, and it just disappeared. Sat in the boat all day, didn't know it was there. Unfortunately, we didn't use it. Well, the plumb bow extends the waterline length of the ride, and it just gives us a huge volume. It's not just the plumb bow, it's also the beam of the boat and the way the hull's shaped with a high point at the bottom. There's just a large amount of interior volume. Other boats that I looked at the same size have about, or appear to have about half the interior volume of the Innovision. And it's just, you get a lot of boat for your money. As a pastime, I make knives. I like strength and simplicity in all my designs, and I believe, again, the Innovision boat yells that. It's got strength, it's not over-designed, it's not complicated, it's just a good, strong, practical boat that becomes beautiful because of its capabilities and the simplicity of them. The quality of the workmanship is high. The welds are great. I've asked for the welds to be left exposed because they were good enough to be exposed, and I like the strength that they show. The boat is soft. It moves like all boats move in the water, but this one just seems to be softer, and I'm looking forward to getting out some really rough stuff and seeing what it can do. White Island, it forms part of a triangle. There's the tip of the East Cape, White Island to Mere Island. I've identified those as the areas I want to fish within. The Innovision is a boat that can fish in those areas, and very interesting areas. They don't always give up their fish very easily, but it's rich, and I'm looking forward to chasing kingfish, getting into the bluefin. And my ultimate goal is to catch a yellowfin tuna off the coast here like they used to a long time ago, and experience what game fishing's here going forward in the future.
Do we need to put our area on?
Simon and the Innovision team, it's been a joy. I feel that I got more from him than I ordered. Simon is very proud of his boats, and I trusted him to make a good boat because he wants to make good boats. The company is still of a size where you get to deal with Simon, the owner, and he is with you, holding your hand and helping you through the whole way. The bigger companies don't necessarily offer that, and I found that was attractive to me, to be able to have a hands-on experience with the guys building the boat. He wants to build a good boat, and he did. And that's all that, I could sense that in him from the moment I met him, and that's why he got my business. The Honda outboard, number one, I wanted a white outboard to match the boat because I like the look of it. It just looks quite stately. I've had a long history with Honda outboards. I've had them for a long time, on and off, and they've never let me down. It's quiet, it's powerful, it's smooth. I forgot it was there a couple of times. It was so quiet, and it just suits the boat beautifully, and it's a perfect match, I believe, for the Innovision product. It's a big little boat. It reminds me of a little ship. It's got beautiful lines, but sea-keeping abilities different than any other boat I've been in. I have always enjoyed my boats, and I've always enjoyed working them in the water. And there's something different about this boat, and it has enormous potential, and I think there's more boat there than I'll ever be able to use, to be honest. It just inspires confidence, and there's more to it than I can put into words at the moment. I suggest that anyone that's interested rings Simon and hops in one and goes for a sea boom. They're different.